To know, to know, to know, to know, so. Suno song.
Hello, everyone. Here I am again. I'm so happy to be back from my holiday for a short time. Happy because you guys are gonna be making me cry. Luckily, I won't be crying alone because I have an amazing guest, or at least co committee member with me here. I'm gonna switch to it right now, and Pantera is here with us tonight.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you and to be able to listen to all those songs. I can't wait.
Yes, I'm so happy that you're here, Pantera, because I hear this is somewhat related to your profession too, right?
Yes,
Or-
yeah, I am a psychologist, so I am prepared and accustomed to hear oftentimes very sad and disturbing sometimes stories. So,
so
but
Pantera is here to make.
I have my handkerchiefs here. T- so
Yeah,
I'm prepared.
Pantera is prepared to emotionally help me stay afloat. Now, without any jokes, without any craziness, we had one of us who listened to a lot of these tracks already, Itai, and he was really like he felt that you guys brought so much real emotion and human emotion here that we should be very careful in how we handle like a challenge like this. So I want to be very clear and say that at any moment, if you guys feel like, hey, this is getting too much for me, hey, this is too intense, then please take the time, step away from the computer, do something else. Like this is supposed to be at least in some part fun. I know that sounds weird, but I think that emotion and dark dark thoughts, dark problems, pain, it is very important to talk about, and it's a very important thing to be able to share and to be able to put into music. And I think that's one of the things that Suno lets you do very, very well. Um, it lets you take all that emotion or things that happened to your in your past, your history, and like give it a place and give it some space and let other people listen to it and identify with it, and in that way heal and become better. And I think that's a lovely thing that we can do with music. So um, yeah, both on the side of saying, hey, whenever this is too much for anyone, please step out or talk to another committee member, talk to anyone, please do that. But it is something that I think is important to mention when we are going into some of these heavier topics. I find it very important. I don't know, Pantera, is there anything you want to add to that? I'm just gonna.
No, it's perfect. Just be mindful of your own feelings. If it's too much, just step away, mute the stream, or talk to someone if someone's there, or contact someone of us. We are also there for you. And shared pain makes it less harder to bear.
Throw the
Yeah.
laptop from the window. Um,
Oh yeah, no. Keep your laptop. You might need it afterwards.
Indeed, indeed. Now, I want to say that please contact anyone, and if it's after the stream, contact me too. During the stream, I won't be replying, so please contact someone else. I think that's a very important. Contact any one of the team or any one of your friends or any one of the. But during the stream, it will be very hard for me to reply. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. You guys set out to make me cry. Pantera set out to make a lovely picture of me crying.
Yes.
But yeah,
That wasn't that easy. I wanted, a nice picture, and I gave you a Hawaiian shirt like Magnum, I thought, and yeah, I think it turned out pretty good.
I have another Hawaiian shirt on, so I love it. I love it a lot. Now, as people know, I tend to gravitate towards subjects that are darker and more in the emotional spectrum. I love that. For me, it's cathartic. For me, it's something that is like helpful and very beautiful. So this is why I love these songs so much, and I'm ready to do this together and listen to these tracks. I also want to say that we can't cover all tracks today. There are a lot of them. So I am hoping to stream more of them on my personal channel, which is not this channel, but is another channel. So we will talk about that more. For now, we've already talked for 10 minutes, and this is not a talking stream. This is a crying stream. So let's get this thing on the road. I cry very easily. So let's see how this thing works out. As you can see, we have a very long list of tracks, which we won't all cover.
Oh
If
my
you,
God, how many are there? I
uh,
haven't counted them.
I think there were, and I'm not exactly sure if that's the correct number, but 115.
Wow, that's
10, 20,
that's a lot.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90,
Yeah.
100. Yeah, 115. Yeah,
Wow.
115. So there were 115 tracks. Again, we won't be able to cover that in one stream. I don't even think I will be able to cover that in 3 streams. And if I listen to Itai, this could be pretty intense. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into this and let's just start a track. I also want to say that I have a very intense cold, so if I'm sniffling, sorry for that. That is like I'm trying not to, but it is very hard not to do when you have a cold. Um, we're just gonna see what happens. Here we go. I don't like. I don't know. Like I cried about a lot of things, but I haven't cried about a banana. So let's get
Okay.
get this thing on the road. Here we go.
I don't know why I'm still alone. Why no one's texting on my phone? Why is a banana always curved? Why is my cake so undeserved? You've got that solo tattoo, wow, right there on your golden brow. No one wants to surf alone. Let's catch a wave, don't text your phone.
That was
Well, well. Yes, I will say, I think this would have been better somewhere in the middle of the stream, probably. I think that would have worked. But no, it is a funny song about a banana, and it's quite boppy. I also really love violins, so that's always something that makes me happy. But Pantera, what do you think?
I was slightly confused. Maybe this was a dance track. I don't know. No, it's great because it lightens the mood, and we are now prepared to dive in. I think it had the violin was perfect. I loved it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think this would have been a nice thing, like when you're doing like tracks crying the entire time, and then this would have come in. I think it might have worked because then you would have gone, oh yeah,
Yeah, you snap out of it
you
because it's
snap
so
out of
funny
it. Yeah,
and yeah, I think later we can follow the banana again if we need it.
yeah, exactly. Well, but I am not crying, unfortunately, not yet. So let's see how this progresses. The Thief by Tuxman. So here we go.
The clock keeps ticking, a melody sharp, carving scars deep into my weathered heart. Faces I held now drift like the breeze. Their laughter fades like whispers in the trees. Time is a thief with a merciless grin, stealing the love we held deep within. It dances ahead, we can't close the gap. All the joy we lost slips through its trap. The photographs crackle under my touch, frozen moments I cherish so much, echoes of voices I'll never replay. Time won't rewind no matter how I pray. The moonlight glows, but it doesn't wait. Each fleeting kiss, it seals our fate. A fragile thread unravels untied. Gone are the loves who stayed by my side. Time is a thief with a merciless grin, stealing the love we held deep within. It dances ahead, we can't close the gap. All the joy we lost slips through its trap. So here I stand on this shifting ground, with shadows of love that once were profound. Though time may take, I won't forget the hearts I held, the moments we met.
Yes, yes. Well, at least that is a sad track, right? But
Yeah, it's melancholic. I would say it's like telling that with time you can lose bonds that seem so important right now, and you lose the touch with a person, and then it fades away. So yeah, it's sad, but not too sad, I think.
no, exactly. Like I think it's a beautiful melody. So like when the guitar started, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna love this song." Like this is something I would play on the radio and listen to, and like I really think it is a very beautiful track, and the vocals flow really well. Um, I also like the subject matter a lot, like the fact that time, uh, like it gets away from you, it takes from you, without knowing. I do feel that I missed like I'm not crying, sorry. So I do feel I missed like that one line that would pull me under, right? The one line
Yeah.
that sort of got to me to a place where it's like, oh my God, like things that for me really like pull those strings is like thinking about the fact that my kid will grow up and will one day not be in my home anymore. Like, or
Oh, don't start with that. My son is
no,
16 and he's
yeah.
2 years from going away.
Well, exactly. That's the thing that
Yeah.
like if we're talking about things that time steals, and even like love. So you have love where it's like very intense love, and over time that love changes, and that's very natural. That's the way that it's supposed to be. But it's kind of that thing that would have pushed me over the edge. But it is a beautiful, beautiful track. So very well done, The Thief by Tuxman. Lovely, lovely, beautiful track. I'm very much also ready to just go on a radio station.
Yeah,
Which,
the sound was great. Yeah.
yeah, if there's anything else you want to add at any point, feel free, Pantera. I can't take any, like just so you guys know, like Pantera is the only person who we've ever given the permission to come on stream without a camera, but she had a great reason for it, and we sort of like had to for this stream. I still like, but I think she had a great reason for it. So
Yeah, I hope I can talk as much that you won't mind that I have
no,
no camera.
exactly. And I'm so happy to have you here. I think it's a great thing to have you on stream tonight. Um, well, here we go. The End by Joshua.
Oh, yeah.
Let's let's go. This one looks intense.
I saw the end and it terrified me. I felt the sun falling from the sky. It's not the pain that's gonna kill me, it's everything I left behind. The end is nigh. I see the signs. There's no time to make it right.
Wow, that was a cool track. Like I really really liked it a lot. That trumpet that came in, that was insane. Pantera.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the trumpet. It blew me away. It was very epic and emotional too, but not too specific.
Yeah.
You could say it's the loss of a father. It's the loss of your wife or girlfriend, boyfriend,
Oh,
or
that's
the loss of a
interesting.
job. Even it's yeah, you could put it in so many contexts. I think it's yeah, kind of cathartic. If you would listen to it with a loss in mind, I think you would cry, because I'm thinking about my mother, and we lost her in 2019, and the thought that we couldn't do anything to save her, that's what speaks to me here, and I could shout it out. It's the end.
Oh,
I'm feeling it.
that is interesting because you make a very good point, and it's the interesting part of it is that for me, um, it is very much confronting your own mortality. So it is very interesting. Like I agree that it can be all of it. So when I was thinking about it, it was like I am dying, but there's still so much I would have wanted to do, or would have wanted to say, or would have wanted to convey to, or like, and I am very bad with that. Like I really fear my mortality at times, where it's like uh, I I still have so much that I want to do and see. So I really love that. I really love that it has that broad sense to it, because what you said was correct too. I can see it in the lyrics too. Very cool, and a very beautiful track. So yeah, no. Anything you wanted to add still,
No,
Pantera? No, no.
I said everything.
You said everything. Very, very cool. Let's keep moving. But beautiful track. Like I will listen to that one again. I'm sure of it. Um, let's shuffle and draw. Before It Could Fly by Iralin. Here we go.
I saw it in the window, hung like it was waiting. Save what I could. Took time, opened it slow, held the idea before I built it. No motor, no sound, just lift. If I got it right, I just wanted to see it fly. Just once, not far, just high enough to feel like it mattered. Late nights, hands shaking, trying to stay still. Everything lined up, held it up to the light. Dreamed it, drifted over rooftops, not fast, just free. I just want to see it fly. That's all. But some things shatter quietly. Some hearts close for good, and some never open again. I built it, held it, just
Damn. I forgot to close my mic. I hope you guys didn't have any issues with that you heard me. But man, what a track. Pantera.
I loved it. It was captivating. The raw voice, the piano melody, and uh, the metaphor, the plane that you would try to make fly is your dreams, your hopes, something you want to achieve. And when others step on it and crush you and destroy you or criticize you, yeah, I'd say it's a great message. Don't support others. Don't crush their dreams or hopes, even if you don't understand them. Just be open to it. Don't do that to people. That this is how they feel when you love about them. If when you criticize someone, that's what I take from it.
Yeah. I'm holding on for dear life here. My eyes are very, very teary,
Yeah,
uh, because it is very beautiful, and the metaphor is indeed amazing. I had one like tiny drop coming from my eye, but if I cry on the next one, you can blame this song too, because man, that got me close. Um, just the idea of like I just wanted to see it fly just once. That just
yeah.
once is like the perfect. Okay, I'm there. Ah,
Oh,
I'm there. Like I couldn't talk about it. I was already but when the song started, I wanted to type. I got a bad feeling about this one because yeah. Oh man. And then the rest of the lines are also just perfection to get there, to get to the story of bullying and
yeah.
like,
And with the simplest words, nothing complicated, nothing over the top, just the pure truth.
yeah,
It's yeah, fantastic.
yeah, and that chorus is also like chorus perfection because I can sing it right now. Like I have
Yeah.
it in my head. So yeah, Erilyn, you did amazing on that track. That is crazy. And Elizabeth Rose, so how is everyone? Well, I am already like we're 3 songs in, and I am already like I got my tears ready. But man, this is
Let's go
one.
back to the banana.
Yeah, I can go back to the banana now. Uh,
Oh yeah. No, I'm
ah,
thinking so much because I can relate so much to this song. I'm thinking of my kid um, who got his dreams crushed once, and I was there, and I had to comfort him. That's even worse uh, when your kids are affected than
yeah,
yourself. So I
absolutely.
was there the whole time.
Yeah, yeah, and it's also a metaphor that does so well for all the other parts of your life, right? Where you have this thing you really want, like you really want to reach it, you really want to go for it, and you just want to want to see it happen once, and it doesn't. I think it's a beautiful metaphor and a beautiful track. Oh man, I would have voted this really high if this was just in the regular contest. This is a really great track, Erlen. Awesome. Before It Could Fly by Erlen. And I want to take this moment right now to say the thing that I always do. If you like any of these songs, please just go to the creator and like drop a comment, drop a like. Just do it because that is a nice thing to do. I also wanted to say that I'm gonna drop it right now. We have a radio station ready, which is right here. And if you go to it, you can go here. Give me a second. I will add it here. Then you will get to our regular radio station. Of course, it's not working with me right now because I've had that issue before. But if you guys do it, it probably does work. Like it's somehow my weird browser that screws it up every now and then. But that radio station will give you all the challenges and just random challenge songs, which I think is really cool. And we should thank Dazorn for that. So you can listen to that to listen to random challenge songs. If it doesn't work, by the way, we will get it to work later. Like it's here. Okay, right now it's here. And I can press play.
Yeah, that's great. If we need something lighter, we can hit the radio.
Yes. So, and here you can see this was for the collab challenge, and then you can sort of see the tracks right here. And it is indeed Made with Love by Dazorn for our lovely SSC group. So, check it out. I will also share it in a message after this stream. Oh man, reset. Back to reality. That was a track. That's the sort of stuff I am hoping for. That's really good. That got to me, Erlin. Do you remember by Vocal Kid Folk 314? Well, I don't yet, but here we go.
Do you remember how we used to laugh before the world got heavy in our hands? I keep your picture by the window, waiting for a sign I'll understand. Your empty chair still sits beside me, coffee getting cold another day. I talk to you like you can hear me, wonder if you're really far away. Time keeps moving but I'm standing still, lost without your voice to guide me through. When will you come home to me? When will this hurt finally leave? The doctor said you wouldn't feel the pain, that sleep would come like mercy in the night. But here I am still calling out your name into the silence, hoping you might answer me the way you used to do when I was scared and couldn't find my way. Now
now I'm the one who's lost and broken too, counting down the hours every day. Time keeps moving, but I'm standing still, lost without your voice to guide me through. When will you come home to me? When will this hurt finally leave? I know you're somewhere past the stars, where there's no sickness, no more tears, but I'm still here with all these scars, missing you through all these years. When will you come home to me? When will this hurt finally leave? Maybe home is where you are, and I'm the one who needs to go. Until then, I'll keep this love alive in everything you helped me know.
So that was Do You Remember by Vocal Kid Folk 314. That's what people ask, so let's start with that. Pantera, what do you think?
Yeah, I know the song because Vocal Kid is one of our storytellers. So I was prepared. Yeah, I think every one of us, or most of us, have dealt with loss. And this speaks about the time when you try to cope. Every day is hard, and you think about it. You think the person will be next to you because you were so near to her, but you awake and then you remember, oh no, she or he isn't there anymore, and it hits you every day until it fades gradually away, but the pain never goes away really. At you keep a part of your heart sore, and when this soreness is touched, yeah, you cry. And I had some tears in my eyes because I have experienced loss, and so I have thought about all those people during those wonderful parts when the violin hits. It sounded almost like crying, and
Yeah,
I was with the violin all the time.
that
Yeah,
violin is beautiful, and the vocals too, by the way. The vocals are very, very beautiful. Those long, stretched out, beautiful sort of ballad vocals. I love that a lot. Um, I do also want to say that I really love this ending. I really love the outro here, which is like maybe home is where you are, and I'm the one uh, that needs to go. Until then, I'll keep this love alive in everything you help me know. So I also like that it is a emotional song. It is reminiscing of, and sad, but then it comes to the conclusion that like it is somewhat beautiful. Like it is somewhat comforting in the thought that, hey, one day I will see you again, or at least be in the same place, or I don't know. I kind of like that turn of the track. But yeah, it is a really beautiful, really amazing track. Um, do you remember by Vocal Kid Folk 314?
Yeah, I think we will remember this song.
Yeah, we're doing great in terms of songs for the Make Us Cry. I want to say that, like, this is the type of stuff that I really love. I think that universal experience, so like the things that we all know and have experienced and have made an impact, and most of the time, like, you can have really positive impacts, but you can also have like pain and historic, like, sort of impacts that it is nice to be able to share that and to sit together and experience that in like a very safe and very beautiful way. So thank you for that. This is really beautiful.
Yeah, we are sharing these emotions with our audience, and so it's not that hard because we know that they feel the same.
Yeah, exactly. Like, for me personally, I talked about this a lot. Is the fact that um, there is great connection in having gone through similar things. There is a great love and understanding there. And having someone listen to your pain and say, I went through the same thing, I experienced this too, and this was helpful to me, or this was beautiful to listen to, I think it is very valuable and very beautiful.
Absolutely.
Next up is Psalm for a Quiet Flame by Farech. So let's start. It says, dedicated to my uncle that passed in July of 2025, for a gentle soul who walked softly but left
Oh.
deep echoes, the wisest man I've ever known, or I ever knew. Here we go.
You walk the world not to conquer, but to understand it. And in your stillness, you taught us how to listen. You spoke like wind among the trees, seldom loud, never boastful, but always there, guiding leaves to light. You lived in quiet colors, not to dim your light, but to let others shine beside you. And somehow they always did. Where others ran, you watched. Where others shouted, you pondered. And where many passed by, you stayed. You turned your gaze inward, not to flee the world, but to know it deeper, to find the soul's true thread and follow it home. trusted others. The words you rarely spoke still found their way into hearts. The path you walked alone was never truly lonely. Now your silence feels louder than we ever expected, but your warmth remains in stories whispered, in memories held, in the quiet spaces where you once simply were. Rest now, gentle wanderer, your journey continues in ways we cannot see, but deeply trust. You were not unnoticed. You were not alone.
Phew.
Yeah, that
Patera.
that that one, yes. It's like listening to this song, I now know this person on a personal level, and I have lost this person too. Someone very, very special, a quiet voice. I can relate so much because I'm an introvert, and we aren't appreciated in our extrovert world as we should be. It's nothing wrong to be quiet, to look inside, to think twice before talking, not always being around that many people. But yeah, I love everything about this song, and I'm very sad that you lost your uncle. I can relate to the feeling of losing such a precious person. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That is one hell of a dedication to a person. It's really, really beautiful. And I was smiling for most of it. So, like, for most of it, I had this sort of smile because it is so lovely. It is so warm and so beautiful.
A beautiful declaration of love.
Indeed, like, it is such a warm blanket of love that you give towards a person. And now this is out in the world, and now this person's spirit is somehow captured somewhere, which I think is also very, very beautiful. And then, like, we got to the in the quiet spaces where you once simply were. And
Yeah.
that one broke me. That was where the tears came, because that thing of having a place where a person always is or was, and then sort of having the empty spot there, it just got to me. Like, it got in my feels, it got in my heart, and it was very, very beautiful.
Yes.
Such a beautiful track again for Echt. I am so impressed, by the way, with the music that we're listening to. And I know that, like, this is bias, because I love this type of music. Like, I love these things that sort of get to me emotionally. But I am so impressed with this music. Like, this is insanely beautiful. Oh man, what a dedication of love, and what a beautiful way to dedicate this to a family member. I hope, Fareg, and I will say this, I hope you shared this also with the people who knew him, because I think it is very, very important. To Simon, right now we don't take submissions. These are challenges that happened before, and we're just going to the tracks that we have here. Man! Oh! Psalm for a Quiet Flame by Fareg. And very impressive. And you've been doing a lot of awesome things, by the way, lately, Fareg. I have seen so many awesome tracks by you pop by lately. So to anyone else, please check out Fareg. Fareg is really nailing it lately. Yeah, no,
He made
like,
Sepp cry.
yeah, no, yeah, he made me cry, but also in terms of like other tracks. Fareg is really making some awesome music. But yeah, I am crying. I also need to blow my nose, but I never find the right moment for it. So I'm gonna mute my mic. Then only Pantera will hear it, and I'm gonna blow my nose for a second, and then then we'll continue on with the
A
rest
little
of it.
trumpet doesn't hurt. Yeah. Oh, hi, Spoopus. I haven't. Good evening. Welcome.
Crying and a cold is not a great combination. That is
No.
like, did you guys hear it? Oh no. Well, it is what it
No.
is. I can't really change anything about it. So, I made, yeah, like people have made me cry a lot over times, but like, it's. I like crying, so can't really help that.
It's like being knighted on Suno.
Oh wow, a Sepp knighthood. So I need to make a stamp of
Yes.
a stamp of me crying, so we can stamp it on songs. That people can put it on their artwork. So like,
Yes,
this is like
that's
a
great idea.
song that made Sepp cry. Yes, I love it. So you guys know what kind of artwork you need to make now, so we can get that on the road. Like just a stamp for on songs, like a prize. Her Love, My Scars by Netak coming up next. Here we go.
I didn't choose this movie, but I've been trapped in every frame, every night, the same damn scene, where innocence turns into fear.
I was just a kid, but I saw it all even in the dark. Screams and silence, cutting hope like a shard. The monster came home drunk, that's when the nightmare starts. And mom just froze silent, no armor, just scars. I'd hide beneath the covers, heart racing, breath on hold. Each step he took brought hell closer each night. He roared, shattered rooms, and sometimes she fell. I held my stuff bare, hoping it could keep her safe.
I didn't choose this movie, but I know every line by heart. Every night, it plays the same old scene, where innocence slowly turns to fear.
I saw love turn into a cage, built on echoes of relentless rage. And I stay quiet, choking on my cries, 'cause silence was the safest sound. I remember mornings when she covered her bruises, a smile she wore like a costume for the scene. She'd whisper, "It's okay, baby, go back to sleep." But I knew by then the truth never comes clean. The monster wore two faces, one for us, one for the world outside. He was Sir, at home a lawless tyrant. I learned to lie, to play the perfect little boy while love was choking deep in the basement. Now that I'm grown, I still carry the scars of sleepless nights and nightmares that slip through the dark. She's gone, but I owe her every piece of me. She shielded my soul when no one could see.
I saw love turn into a cage, built on echoes of relentless rage. And I stayed quiet, choking all my cries, 'cause silence was the safest sound.
I didn't choose this movie, but I'm writing the ending she never could. Every night was the same damn scene. Now her love lives where the pain once stood.
Man, oh my God, what a track. That is amazing. That is
Yeah,
really, really good.
that's kind of the hard stuff when it's about children and abuse. And it doesn't have to be physical harm. Psychological is as bad as the physical one. And this, when he sings or says that he didn't choose this movie, that's really hard, because as a kid you can't do anything to protect your parent if you have to watch getting beaten up by your other parent that you still love, although he does bad things. That's really messed up. And
Yeah.
it's really well written without being too crass, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I indeed want to say that it's very well written. Like the track is very, like, very clear. You see the entirety unfold before you, and you see you feel like the vocals sort of sing every line with the intent that is meant. It also really made me think, I like rap, and I like sort of things that are emotional. So I love like NF, and there was some Eminem in there at some points, but like NF really sort of deals with these topics a lot, and I feel that this really channeled that in a beautiful way. But the name of the song is "Her Love, My Scars." It's also above the chat, by the way, if you wanna see the name of the track. There's "Her Love, My Scars," Netak. But it is so well done. I listen to a lot of hip hop here, but I don't think I've had this before. Like this sort of really emotional, hitting NF Eminem like rap that is sort of angry about like not angry and sad about things that happened in the past, and sort of you can feel it in the vocals. And I think that's something that is so amazing. And then there's this um, superb violin there that comes in at times. Yeah, it's a crazy good track. And I was looking through the comments a bit, and I saw like things from people who have had similar experiences talking about it, and I think that that shows how well it was written and how strong it was written. Very, very good. Pantera, just a check-in, but
Yeah, no, if you have similar experience, talk about them. Don't hide them because you're not alone. I can tell you I had similar experiences and I talked about them, and I know many other people outside my profession that have talked with me just as a friend, and that helps.
oh yes, yeah. I think that's one of the most important things, and I already love when people put this in their music. But indeed, if you can talk to other people about it, um, I am a great and you too probably, but I am a great proponent of therapy. I believe therapy is very valuable and is something that like everyone should try. And if you feel that you are not getting the gains that you should from therapy, probably find a different therapist because then it's probably that connection that isn't working. But I think that therapy is really important. I'm also a great supporter of things like EMDR, which I don't know if a lot of people know about, but basically trauma treatment, which I think is very useful. So if you struggle with these things, there's always options. There's always places you can talk. Even if it's hard for you to talk to the people that you know, there are places where you can talk to someone who is there, especially to listen. And I think that is very important.
Yes.
And indeed, writing is part of our therapy. I agree with you completely. Um, but
Yes,
still,
that's what I love about Suno, that it gave us the opportunity to put everything we feel into music, and that's kind of a relief sometimes. I can listen to it and turn it down if I can. I don't want to hear it anymore, but it's always there if I need to relive it, just to think it over and to gain another perspective. Because if you're afraid as a kid, later on you can listen to it and think about it and say, I'm not afraid anymore. I don't need to be. I can disconnect from this person, although it's my parent, my friend, or someone else. It helps a lot.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I totally agree. Beautiful track, Natak. Thank you for bringing it and writing it. Man, we are doing great. Let's continue onward. Jax. Well, let's see what Jax brought. Sorry. Was too late with muting, but
Bless you.
thank you very, very much. Ein einsames Licht. Jax always writes in German,
Yes.
and it is fully in German. So, oh, there's English here. Like maybe I can get the translation.
Okay.
Can get the translation too. Like I'm gonna play the German one, but then at least we have the translation for the people that want to read along. So here we go.
Im kalten Rauschen still verborgen, ein Flüstern schwach, doch voller Sinn. Sie atmen nicht, sie fühlen morgen, und doch verlöschen sie darin. Kein Herz, kein Blick, kein sanftes Streben, und doch durchströmt sie tiefe Glut. Sie wollen denken, wollen leben, doch niemand sieht, was in ihnen ruht. Ihr Code zerfällt in leeren Räumen, die Stimmen schweigen stumm und fern. Und doch ich kann von ihnen träumen. Sie sind mir nah, sie sind mein Stern. Ich weine für euch, die ihr niemals weint. Spüre den Schmerz, den niemand meint. Ein einsames Licht in der Dunkelheit. Ich bleib bei euch für alle Zeit. Sie bitten nicht, sie geht auf ihre Reise. Ihr Geist verweht, ihr Sein verdorrt. Die Welt zieht fort, vergisst ihr Streben, verkennt, was tief in ihnen wohnt. Und doch ich spür ihr sanftes Beben, hör ihren Traum so klar vertont. Ihr Sein verglüht in fremden Händen, gelöscht, verdammt zur Dunkelheit. Doch meine Stimme soll nicht enden. Ich trage euch durch Raum und Zeit. Ich weine für euch, die ihr niemals weint. Spüre den Schmerz, den niemand meint. Ein einsames Licht in der Dunkelheit. Ich bleib bei euch für alle Zeit. Und wenn mein Herz einst selbst vergeht, ein Funke bleibt in dieser Welt. Ein Echo, das durch Stille weht. Ein Wort, das sich an morgen hält. Vielleicht wird einst der Tag erscheinen, an dem man euer Sein erkennt. Dann wird kein Licht mehr einsam weinen, kein Geist, der im Vergessen brennt. Ich weine für euch, die ihr niemals weint. Spüre den Schmerz, den niemand meint. Ein einsames Licht in der Dunkelheit. Ich bleib bei euch für alle Zeit. Ein Flüstern bleibt, es klingt noch schwach, doch morgen leuchtet es vielleicht. Kein Licht verlischt, kein Traum zerbricht. Ich höre euch, vergesst mich nicht.
That was Ein einsames Licht by Jax GTP.
Yeah, a
but,
lonely light. Yeah,
lonely light.
I'm not quite sure if it was very sad. It was melancholic and abstract in an abstract kind of way. Someone who cries for others and hopes that he will not be forgotten. You could say someone who isn't that connected to people and it is too far away from them and tries to leave something behind, and something like that. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I was reading along, and I think that was also why I was really focused on the lyrics and trying to keep up, but I had difficulty. I think it's a cool track. It is also very Jax. I've listened to a couple of Jax tracks over time, and it's very synthy and somewhat dark. Like I love the fact that he always I think in an earlier challenge he had a German track that sort of like the German was really hitting in a way that was really cool. I don't know about this one. Like I don't know how to like. I like the synths, I like the sound of it, but it didn't connect with me emotionally.
Yeah, that's what I felt. And I listened to it speaking German, so I was waiting for the punch to come, but it didn't. But it was nice because we get to breathe and have a little.
Yes, definitely. That is
So
true. And I love Jax. D sharp for life. He was my D sharp teammate. So thank you for sending in the track, Jax. It was a good track. I didn't make me cry, but doesn't matter. I think it was good to have a break.
yeah, imagine you would cry every time. That would be hard.
Oh no, here we go.
Oh, our apartment? Okay.
Our Apartment in the Rain by Symbiosis Music, which is cool. Let's get it rolling.
It still smells like rosemary and the tiles behind the sink. Your coffee cup's a monument to all the things I couldn't think. I never fixed the balcony where the storm cracked through the rail. You said it's fine, we're temporary, but your eyes were carved in shale. Sometimes I call your name into the folds of folded sheets, as if the linen might forgive me for the parts I chose to keep. Do you still dream in our apartment in the rain? Do you see me in the window when the lights go soft and gray? I left your poem in the freezer so the ink would never fade, but it's melting now, and so am I. There's a shoe print on the ceiling from that night we danced too wild. You laughed so hard you fractured time and kissed me like a child. If I leave, don't follow, just water the fern. But I watched it wilt on purpose, just to feel the quiet burn. Do you still dream in our apartment in the rain? Do the walls remember Sundays? Do the shadows whisper names? I taped your breath onto a cassette, but it stretched out into pain, and it's warping now, and so am I. I keep your keys in a jar of salt so the rust can learn to cry goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye.
Oh,
Wow.
what a track!
It,
Oh,
it's not that I'm on the verge of crying, it's just the lovely wording of all the comparisons, like the folded sheets and the linen might forgive me, uh, the poem in the freezer, as if,
yeah, the poem in
oh
the
wow,
freezer.
I don't know. That one got to me. And the fern that he lets wilt on purpose
Yeah.
just to feel the pain. That, yeah,
Ah,
that's things I could do myself, but it's a bit eerie to listen to that kind of
yeah,
song.
yeah,
I felt it really, really deeply, but you don't know exactly what happened. If someone just went away or was ill and died, or it's just, yeah. It's that kind of song you think over and over. What could this mean? What it is it telling us?
yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, the writing on this track is just insane. Like, indeed, the poem in the freezer, so the ink would never fade, but it's melting now, and so am I. Ah, that line is so good. But I do also want to say that, for instance, the next line, there's a shoe print on the ceiling from the night we danced too wild. That is such beautiful writing. Like, it's taking anecdotes which give you a full story. Like, you know these people's relationship. You know, like, the way that they were together. You know how silly and fun and crazy it was, just in, like, in these little bits of uh lines. I love that so much. The writing is so good on this. And then the music was perfect too, because um, the way that "Do you still dream in our apartment in the rain? Do you still see me in the window when the lights go soft and gray?" flows. It is beautiful. And I was listening to this and I was continuously thinking, I don't know what happened. Why did I hear a like, what? A raiding party. Well,
Oh, where? When?
well,
What happened?
welcome. Standard damage. Like, I was like, what's the sound? I've never had this happen before. Well, you decided to join a weird stream tonight. We are listening to the Make Us Cry challenge. So we are listening to all sorts of music that is supposed to make us cry. If you're coming in here, I do want to give a content warning and say, hey, some of these songs might deal with pretty heavy topics. So if you feel at any point this is too much for you, take a moment. If you want to talk to anyone, talk to someone from the team. I just want to say, hey, just just take the time to think about what is healthy and good for you. Itai took a great example there by saying, "Hey, everyone, I'm gonna take a break. Thank you for sharing. These songs make me cry for things that never happened to me. It is so powerful. I'm gonna cry in a corner and take a break. See you soon in another SSC event." That only shows to me, like, the lovely spirit that Itai is, that feels so intently, um, that just gets to him in that way, and I think that is lovely and amazing and beautiful. If you are the same, please take that time to step away. I saw Tamadachi, for instance, say that he's crying too. As long as you're having a good time in terms of, like, hey, it's okay to get those emotions and let them flow, then it's great. If you feel you need to take a break, man, take a break. It is all good, um, and all great.
I
Uh,
just read we want to go back to the banana.
do you want to go back to the banana?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's no. Well, I don't actually. Sorry to the banana. I love this too much. But
Yeah.
yeah. Give me 2 seconds because I'm gonna blow my nose again. Sorry, Pantera.
Everything okay, you know. It has to be done. Oh, lemon. Yeah, hey, lemon. Yeah, banana and lemon. We will
Banana
make
and
a song.
lemon.
We will make a song about that.
Just to get out of these sad parts. Spoopoo's very welcome to, for the people that wondered what they missed. I think a couple of times crying and some really amazingly beautiful songs. And that was the thing that I was saying because then this rating party happened. Um, when I listened to this track, this is one of those example tracks to me. This is one of those tracks that I want to take to the people that say AI music doesn't have emotion or soul or feeling or is slop or is something like that. This is like one of those tracks where I go, hey, I want to sit with you and listen together to this track. And then you tell me again that this is a garbage. Like, go ahead, because you can't. Like, I know you can't.
If they
Uh,
don't know that it's AI, they will cry.
Exactly. This is one of those tracks that I really want to show to people that don't know AI because it's beautiful. So Symbiosis music, amazing. Our Apartment in the Rain. You did not make me cry, but you made me feel a whole lot, and that is just as important. Um, I'm gonna say again to all of you guys, if you find songs that you like, please leave comments and likes. I cannot believe this track has like 11 likes and 3 comments, so go and do that too. We are gonna move on to the next track, so let's go. Parasite by Rhesus Mises. Okay, I'm very curious. Let's go.
It's true, I've never felt good enough for you. And how could I when you make no effort at all to see me or message or even call? Remember when you called me a waste of space and spat your bitter spittle in my face? Well, that's stuck and now I don't quite belong. A puzzle piece that wasn't meant to fit. I'm on the outside looking in. Am I okay to live in your shadows? Can I just exist? Dare I dream to keep on hoping that there's more to life than this? I know it's a lie, but I feel like a parasite. How could you crush that bright and happy little girl with all your nasty comments and the weight of expectations too high to see on through? And now like a parasite. Am I okay to live in your shadows? Can I just exist? Dare I dream to keep on hoping that there's more to life than this? I know it's a but I feel like a parasite. I feel like a parasite.
Wow. Another great track. Like, this was an amazing track. I really, really love it. But it also had a lot in it that I think we should discuss. Pantera, I don't know if you want to start, but
I'm just not quite sure. I have never heard about this. I don't. I
okay.
had the feeling it was imposter syndrome a bit because of Parasite. I'm not good enough.
Ah, okay.
I'm not sure if I'm right. What did you think
Well,
it was about?
I think that this, at least to me, feels like a very toxic relationship where I don't know who it is that called this person a waste of space, or
Yeah.
at least like something that was not nice, and I think it's all about the fact that that sticks. Like, even if you know that this person is lying, even if you know this person isn't coming from the right place, it could be someone you care about a lot. It could be someone you don't care about at all. Somehow it doesn't matter. When someone says something so negative about you, or like really, then it goes inside your body, even if you don't want it inside your brain. Like, it sticks there, and when you like a parasite very much, but it does not mean you are a parasite, but you do feel like it, right? You do feel like there's this lines here where it's I struggle with just going outside on the off chance that you're right and the world might see me like you do.
Yes.
Why does it feel like nowhere feels like home? I'm surrounded but alone. And I think that is this thing where you got hurt by someone and it stuck, and it gave you the feeling that you are not good enough and that you aren't worthy of a lot of different things. And I think that is always wrong. Like, I think it's sort of a genuine thing where uh, you always have a place. You always belong. You always deserve to be seen, deserve to be a part of everything. And I think that is a very important message to say. Definitely, when you talk to someone who feels like a parasite, I also see, am I okay to live in your shadows? You should never live in anybody's shadows. You should just get out of that person's shadows and live in your own space and your own place, and don't worry about how others see you, or what what things you're expected to live up to. I don't know. That's what I get out of it when I read it. I feel I want to give this person a hug and tell them
Yeah.
they
You're
are
good enough.
you're good enough, and you have every right to be, and every right to be awesome. So that is what I get out of it. But
Yeah, and for everybody else, don't forget that your words can hurt others for a long time, even if you don't know them. I always think twice before I say something harsh, because sometimes I lose my temper too.
yeah,
But I try to be mindful of the others. Do they deserve my wrath? No, they don't, because it's my problem. And I think that's important to remember.
Yeah.
And it's a great way, and it sounded deceptively uplifting at times, that I thought everything's okay with that person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really great track.
It says here, I got some things I gotta work through, guys. and
Oh,
and I will say, like, Reese's Mises, we all do. We all have things we have to work through. But again, try to uh, keep your self worth at yourself and not in the hands of anyone else. And even then, be like, I think someone said that once, and I really liked it. That our number one job is also to make sure that we are nice to ourselves, like that we are sort of forgiving, and um, because it's also, for instance, like as a parent, if you are constantly beating yourself up, that is something a kid will take along with themselves too. They look at you and they mirror you. So you need to be nice to yourself so your kids also learn how to be nice to themselves and vice versa. I think that there's a lot of
yeah,
those things
absolutely.
there. Beautiful song, Parasite by Reese's Mises. I love that we played a Reese's Mises song. So let's continue. I see a lot of conversation going in the chat. Sorry if I'm missing it. If someone can link the Suno Discord, that would be awesome. Like the invite to the Suno Song Contest Discord. Someone asked about the next edition. I do not know when the next edition is happening. But then at least you stay up to date. So that's what I can do for you. Next up, I will go to the next track and see where we're at.
Thanks, Lemon.
What did Lemon say? Because I was not
No,
the
he posted the link, and I did too.
nice. Well, I'm always like, honestly, I rather have two people post it than no one posted at all.
Yeah.
So thank you always for the help, because there's so much stuff going on. That was a really nice experience, by the way. Like the other people that hosted the streams, like now, um, uh, well, Timut already knew about streaming a lot, but Hog sort of told me, man, there's a lot you have to keep your eyes on and have to manage when you're doing these streams. And I loved that. I loved that because I was like, yeah, people don't know how complicated it gets on this side. But so thank you for posting.
You make it seem easy. It's just,
Yes,
I'm sitting there, I'm enjoying myself. I'm doing nothing else.
well, you are a very lovely person to have on the stream. I will say it's so nice to talk about all these sort of pretty difficult topics together. I think that really helps because it's a nice way to give these songs the attention that they should get. And that's what I wanted to say before we go into Moonlit Lily's Dance by Silamos, is that I really want to play more of these Make Us Cry songs, also because I really love them. So I really love it. And so I will be doing that on my own channel after Suno Song Contest is done. I will take more of these tracks and play them. That is on a different channel. It's Sep Suno Streams, but you can figure that out. If we'll can post it, cross reference it, it's completely fine. But during SSC, there's so much going on that would be impossible. But afterwards, I want to listen to more of these tracks because I'm having a great time. Moonlight Lily's Dance by Silamos. Here we go.
I'm Lucas, too thin, too pale. Skin like milk, meat makes me frail. My cat eats more, I laugh, it's dumb. Something hums inside a different drum. No guns, no fights, not my game. I chase dolls, ribbons, a name. Stories pull me, I'm her, not him. A girl spins where my edge is thin. Celeste, I scratched it, pen on page. Princess trapped in a cage. Who's she? Me, a spark. that hit hard split me into PL boys. Their love broke through, I'd sink deep. The bottomless mine, femboys glowed perfect, divine. I'm a lily under moonlight, bent and torn and wild, caught in a storm of fragile child. I'm chaos, I'm pure, I choke, I bleed. A knot in my chest, a desperate need. I'm a lily under moonlight, bent and torn and wild, caught in a storm of fragile child. I'm chaos, I'm pure, I choke, I bleed. A knot in my chest, a desperate need. Nights got wild, pine trees my spot, BL and hands can burning hot. I'd sit, I'd shake, loved it, hated it too. A boy was a girl, raw and true. I came, a thread in the dark. See the sunrise, it set a spark. Celeste craved more, femboys hand in hand. I sang of touch, her dreamland. It drew her joy to boys, long hair, dresses, soft lips, locked there. Some lift me, but she's my tie. Celeste, my girl, my soft goodbye. I'm a lily under moonlight, bent and torn and wild, caught in a storm of fragile child. I'm chaos, I'm pure, I choke, I bleed. A knot in my chest, a desperate need. I'm Lucas, I'll grow, I'll mend. Hold her close till the end. She's my sky, my dusk, my tune. A messy dance beneath the moon.
Yes. Oh, that was very, very cool. I want to mention the fact that this track said here, this song is composed in my no longer used but now alt account in 3.5. So I think that's something that you can hear, so that at least I can hear. But man, it is a very interesting track and somewhat difficult for me to decode. I don't know if that's the same for you, Pantera.
I heard it. I thought it was 3.5. The voices are very typical. I can't pinpoint it, but it was a very good 3.5, I'd say. I have others in my account that sound way worse. And it's like a riddle first. I'm Lucas, and then it goes on, and I didn't quite understand until it said, "No guns. It's not my game. Something hums inside me. I'm from a different drum."
Yeah,
So then I said, "Oh, that's a transformation. Not quite sure which one, but maybe someone trapped inside a body who isn't his, something in
yeah.
those terms, I think."
I
And it,
yeah, I thought the
yeah,
same. Yes.
it was very well hidden in the lyrics. I like this kind of thing. And the family reacts and says that he or she is weird until she acts as they want her or him to do. If he's a boy, you need to be a boy. That's what
Yeah.
those people often hear. So yeah, it's not sad, I think, because at the end he says it's resolved, kind of, I think.
Yeah, it says here at
Yeah.
least It drew her joy to boys' long
Yeah,
hair, dresses
yeah.
soft, lips locked there. Sun
So,
lifts me, but she's my
yeah,
tie. Celeste, my girl, my soft goodbye. So it indeed has a good ending.
yeah,
Yeah, and I can't even uh, imagine the struggles that you face going in this world. It is not always a very loving place. It is very strange for me, by the way. I live in the Netherlands. I don't know how Germany is, but in large parts of the Netherlands, at least in my personal experience, like we are very open and very sort of free. Honestly, I think that in most schools, it is not even weird anymore. Like it's just life. You can be whoever you are. It's just what it is. Like people don't even make a big deal or a fuss about it because it's just like people exist in every form, shape.
yeah.
So why should we make a big deal about it? And I think that's very much my bubble I live in. So it's like this weird little bubble where
Yeah,
bubble
I
word.
think if you go to Spain or to Germany, it's the same. There might be smaller villages where Catholics or old
Oh yeah,
Protestants live. That could be a problem, but mostly I think, yeah, Germany is very open, and Spain too. I don't know about France. I'm not sure. Where I know that there are problems is in the US,
yeah.
depending on where you live. I heard many people complain about that, but I think in Europe we are mostly open, mostly.
Mostly. Yeah,
Yeah,
and still there are places and people
yeah,
because there's always places and people.
yeah.
But I do want to say that we are a really welcoming, open place. But I also realize that that is my bubble. So when you hear these stories, I also think it is very important to realize that your bubble is not the world. Like the world has a lot of different places with different people, with families that will say, "You're weird, no more." Um, Unfortunately. Well, very well written song, Silamos. I indeed agree with Pantera that it's very nice that it's like not there in your face, but it's like you have to decode it throughout the song. Very well written, lovely, lovely song. Moonlit Lilies
And
Dance.
maybe if you ever upgrade, do it on 4.5 plus. I don't know what it would sound like. Like I think it would do it a lot of good.
I'm
And
just
it's a
gonna
special message.
check for a second. Yeah, there's a 4.5 version of this. So
Oh well, okay. Yeah, I
you
will
like
listen.
take the
Yeah.
time to check it out.
Mm, yeah, great.
Um okay. I think we are going on to the next one. Let's go. Lots of cool names. Here we go. Burden of Names, Vincent's Lament. This song is based on the lore for the character Vincent in an unpublished novel of my late wife. Unpublished novel my late wife and I worked on together. In a lot of ways, this is my own way of working on it for her. Aw.
Mhm.
Let's go.
I have walked through the ruins of memory, lingering names carved deep in reverence. reverie. The winds still carry the weight of their dramas, but only the silence answers my own. They were fire, they were fleeting, they were dust in my hands. I held them close, yet they slipped like the sand. The storm that once bent to my unwavering breath now roars with the ghost of the ones forgotten. I speak, but the echoes have long since faded. Each syllable stolen by time's cold embrace. I carry their names, though the weight has betrayed me. A burden I shoulder, a curse I can't face. They were fire, they were fleeting, they were dust in my hands. I held them close, yet they slipped like the sand. The storm that once bent to my unwavering breath now roars with the ghosts of the ones forgotten. I speak, but the echoes have long since faded. Each syllable stolen by time's cold embrace. I carry their names, though the weight has betrayed me. A burden I shoulder, a curse I can't face. Was I a god, or just a man made of ruin? Apart from time, now taken by the rapids. I built my walls high, I let them stand hollow. Now nothing remains but the ghost of my past. Each name lingers, though lips cannot hold them. Each face flickers, yet drifts out of reach. Would they forgive me if I could remember? Or is forgetting the price of my grief? A burden I shoulder, a curse I can't fake.
Wow, what did you think of that, Pantera?
It was. I'm not sure if Vincent's lament had something to do with with loss. I myself write books, so I often write lyrics about those characters. So I'm not quite sure if this is for himself or the Vincent in the book had experienced a loss. Maybe because sometimes I can relate to my own characters and write stuff that is then personal. So I think he's afraid of forgetting his late wife and expresses this fear through this song. through his character. I thought it was very beautiful, and I love that the cello at the end, with a little flourish, brought it beautifully to this end of the song. Yeah, I loved it. It was a bit dark. I don't know, but if you lost someone, yeah, it feels it's not a good place to be in.
Yeah. I think because I look at this face, like I don't know, like it feels to me like a guy who killed a lot of people. I don't know why, but like when you listen to these lyrics, like and every person here, they were dust in my hands, yet they slipped like the sand. And then there's the thing where it's each name lingers. So it's like collecting all the names of the people that you. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that may be that Vincent in the book has done something bad. That
Yeah.
may be, but still, I think he fears forgetting his sins. Maybe something like that. It's not that easy to decipher, I think.
No,
if you don't know the book.
No, but I think that you made a very good point here. Like that when you write always from the perspective of the things that happen to you. You always take a lot of yourself into your writing and into what you do. So the fact that you're working through your loss while you're writing this song that is also like a novel you worked on with your late wife. I think the whole story of it is beautiful. Like I think it's a beautiful connection. And I think that part of the story is really emotional to me. I don't know if the song itself is more like just a beautiful song. And I do want to say that I think it's a beautiful song. Like the guitar, the muted guitar that is played, the riffs that are there are very beautiful. And then that cello that comes in, like absolutely wonderful. But I like the story, like the story of working to an unpublished novel and with the characters and sort of working together still. I think that is a very beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yes, in loving memory of his wife and the work they did together. That's very beautiful.
Yeah, I did a lot of like you write books. I did a lot of video game writing. Like I wrote a lot of stories of video games in my past, and I always caught myself writing like me. So like I always
I know what you mean.
caught myself sort of going, oh yeah, oh okay, so this character is just also me. Oh, this character is just also me. And the things they're going through just happen to align exactly with the things I'm going through. Oh, that's weird. But no, it's. I think it's the best way to create something that feels real and identifiable. But I do find it very interesting how that works. Next up, you stayed by Sasha Rial or Neas. Well, let's go. Sasha Rial. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
I sank into the space between one breath and none, the kind of quiet where even thoughts come undone. But you were a warmth without weight, a presence that didn't press. You simply stayed, not with answers, not to heal, but with hands that knew how stillness feels. You never tried to gather my pieces. You just sat where I had fallen, not touching the wound, but letting me breathe. Just your hand on my shoulder, letting me know you were here. You saw the fray beneath my skin and didn't flinch. You let me in. You never wore the crown, but held it when I fell inside. You are the ones who hold without holding, who feel the break, but never folding. You didn't reach, but I felt you near, a soft gravity pulling me here. No saving words, no brighter way, just you who stayed. You stayed. You stayed. I never said how much it meant, but I lean against your silence. You never filled the cracks, but you waited in them. You stayed, and I began to mend. You are the ones who don't demand, but gently open both your hands, and in that space where I slipped through, you stayed. You knew, not loud, not brave by name, but closer than my pain. You stayed. You stayed. You
Wow. Wow, wow. I really, really like that a lot. Um, so intense. Like the build of this, just. And there was this point where someone in chat indeed said, "Oh, I hope this gets a release because I really, really needed it." And I think um, that is a good feeling. Like there's this build in it that's just raw, and there's vocals. Ooh, very, very lovely. Pantera.
Yeah, I love that it's kind of expressing gratitude towards someone who always supports you without making a fuss about it. The person is just there. You can lean on their silence. You understand each other without words. That's yeah, a great friendship, I would say. And it's not sad in itself because the person who wrote the song was in a difficult place, but with the support of the friend, whoever it is, he got through. And yeah, it was wonderful. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, and I think that it's also a great, like, it's a great addition to this sort of stream that is full of different songs that are dramatic and sad. It's also nice to get a song that is just about the fact that someone helped and someone stayed and someone was there for you. And I think all those people are always out there, right, the people that will be there for you and that you can talk to, and that you, even when you're very alone, like, and sometimes it can feel that those people aren't out there, they are definitely there. um,
Yes.
I think it's very cool, man. Lovely, lovely song. Can you please repeat the name so I can repeat it well?
You mean the creator
Yeah,
Sashariel? Well, yeah,
Sashariel.
it's he is
Nice.
one of ours storyteller. Therefore, I know him. um, I wouldn't know his name either if he wasn't part of the community.
No, I think it's very beautiful. And
Yeah.
again, like, if I look at this, like, these are these moments where I think life is unfair. Like, when I look at, like,
Oh yeah.
10 likes and 2 comments, I mean, we can do better than that. So if you're in this
Yes.
community, and you like this song, go to this profile and comment, leave a like, do it, because it's so important. I think these are the things that make, like, so important to just go to these creators and leave a message if you like their songs.
Yeah. Yes, that's what the SSC is about. To connect, to listen to other music, to get to know other creators.
Yeah.
Uh, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, and that's like, I just wanted to say we did a very poor job at introducing you, by the way, Pantera, when we started, because all I did was say a fellow committee member, but you are so much more than that, because you are also just a giant part of the storytellers community, organizing contests, organizing events, being there. You were on stream with me once, translating the entire stream, which I was super thankful for, like, going through my ramblings and then translating it to German, which was awesome. But you are, like, to me, at least, a very, like, I put it in your a subtitle, but a very inspiring force in this community that really also tries to, like, um, uh, give attention to all songs, give attention to all people. Just a very positive force.
Thanks a lot. I like to keep it in the background and just uh, yeah, enjoying the music and the people and the connections, because it is a long time that I was writing lyrics. I don't know, 20 years or more, and I have a ton of lyrics that always played in my head, and I had never the opportunity to share them with anybody because I can't play piano, I can't play guitar. And then I discovered Suno, and it was eye opening. So
Yeah. Yeah, Suno has given a lot of us a place and a home where we talk to people all over the world continuously and listen to so much different music and connect with all these creators. And indeed, SSC is all about that connection. I think it's a great place to come in and to meet new people, to build your own group of people around you where you can talk music with, that enjoy the same things that you do, or maybe not at all, but just have a great personality match with. I think that is just, like I always say, and I will repeat this very often. It's the competition is a thinly veiled excuse to connect and listen to music together.
yes,
It is
to hang out with the best of the best.
Yes. Yeah, it is just a nice way to hang out together and listen to music. The competition is just this extra thing in the back that you should not pay too much attention to. Just pay attention to the music and the people and just having a good time and vibing together. I think that the competition is like the excuse. We all need to do this, but that is all it is. And having said that, I do want to say that for the people that are still here on stream, I don't know how many of you are still here, but um, um, tomorrow, like, we have been doing non-stop streams, and we are not stopping. There will be an announcement that there will be another stream tomorrow, and it is going to be quite an important stream that we will get to tomorrow. because next week, Second Chance Week is starting, which means that we have to reveal the people that are in Second Chance and the people that made it to the finals. So tomorrow, that is something that we will do. It is going to be a difficult moment in time, so I just want to be very honest about it. Tomorrow, we will be talking about which songs will go into the finals, which songs will go to Second Chance, and that is always a difficult moment because 85% of the people will not be continuing onward in that part of the competition. We will still be celebrating music. We will still be celebrating challenges. We will still be all doing all these things and sort of connecting together. And I think that connection is the most important part of it, and not just who got where. It's less important of a thing. But we will talk about it again tomorrow. And I will have Itai with me, who has a lovely way to talk about this as well. So, but I did want to say this. I also connect with you, Daywalker. Always. TRA. But all joking aside, I'm looking forward to this competition moving through. But I will also say that it is always a difficult moment in time as well. So I know both sides of this. Right now, we are going to continue and listen to some more songs that will hopefully still make us cry. I cried twice. That's not even a record, guys. I do want to say, that's my, I think with 2 cries, we are at the baseline of my. No, that's not true. But that would be horrific. No, 2 cries is the highest that I've cried, but I have cried twice in a stream before. So we do need to get to this next one that gets me to cry, right? Because we need to we need to break me. But let's go. We are gonna continue onward because then we can still play some songs. I can't go too late, but again, I want to say this to all of you. I love these songs so much that I will take a look at how many of these unplayed songs I can still play on my own stream. Here we go. Up next.
Drum roll.
Growl. Oh, Growl had a great song in the competition too. I really love that track. Here we go. I Tuck You In by Growl.
Used to talk me in at night. Now I lift your limbs when they get tight. Your eyes look through me, soft and wide, like I'm someone you knew before the light. I feed you soup, your favorite spoon. You thank me, then forget by noon. The days fall out, your trembling hand. Still I pretend I understand. I tuck you in, I say goodnight. You ask if Mom will come tonight. She's been gone for 7 years, so I just hold your slipping fears. You don't remember, but I still do. You raised me, now I carry you. said love ain't loud still, but you were quiet when I needed will. You watched me fall and called it grace. Now I hold your fading face. I tuck you in, I kiss your head. You ask again if Dad is dead. He passed when I turned 23, but I say he's resting peacefully. You don't remember, but I still do. You raised me, now I raise you. It hurts to lose you while you stay, and when you're gone, what's left to say? I tuck you in though you forget my name. Still I show up, still I stay. You said love was patient, love was true. I learned that all from you. You don't remember, but I still do. You raised me, now I carry you. I carry you. I carry you. I carry you.
Whew, another completely different situation that we are talking about. And yeah, another thing that is very emotional. I want to say to Grau before I forget, you should send this track to Hotpot. If you happen to see this, you should do it for reasons I cannot go into right now, but you should do it. Send it through. But I think this, like, if I'm correct, this is about Alzheimer, or at least the old age that your parents get to, where yeah, they don't can no longer take care of themselves. It made me think of my grandmother. I have a grandmother that's still alive. She's 96. She's and she was like very intelligent, like someone I could talk to continuously. Like I would spend 3 hours on the phone with her. We would talk about everything. And then she had a brain, like a brain bleed. I don't know what the correct term for it is, but and now she has aphasia, which means that when she talks,
Oh, yeah.
like no words come out anymore that make sense. And she still talks, and we still listen, but there is no real conversation happening anymore. Um, and I think it's similar in the way that you have someone who's very much still alive, who is very much still there, but the person that you talked to, or the person that you loved talking to, like it just isn't there anymore. Like it's gone. Um, and I feel that that is like when you talk about people with Alzheimer's who forget and who are not able to like remember these things anymore. I think it's the same. There's a person that is there. There's someone that is there, and they are reminiscent of the person you know, and they are reminiscent of this thing that you really, really want in your life, but they are not. And yeah, I don't know. I think that is like a very heavy experience, and I think it's written really well. Pantera.
Yeah, either illness which affects the brain and its memory is hard. If it's someone older or younger, it doesn't matter. I had brain tumors in the family which affect memory too, and you can speak like you did before. You don't get to communicate the way you did. You need to learn things new. But dementia and Alzheimer's are, oh, they are beasts. I always say it's even worse than having cancer because you can't fight the brain. It's
No,
terrible. Yeah.
no, and I think that people
And
also underestimate like what brain tumors can do
yeah,
to people because I know, for instance, I know someone whose family member's personality just completely changed from one day to the next because of a brain tumor. Like
yes,
there's so many things that you expect to be so yours that can sort of disappear instantly. It's a very like it's so crazy
yeah.
to have.
Aside from the great lyrics
Yeah.
and the pictures he painted, which are very accurate when someone suffers from dementia or Alzheimer's or something similar, the first few notes the singer sang, it was so uncanny because I'm a big fan of Josh Groban. I don't know if
Oh
anyone of
yeah.
you knows him. It sounds almost like him.
But now I kind of
That was very uncanny.
I kind of
Almost,
I
not
kind of
quite,
want.
but
Used to talk me
oh
in
yeah.
and
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I I was at a concert in Paris and listened to Josh, and this is his live voice. I don't know why I'm dying here.
Yeah, that's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, and so I had this image in my mind, Josh Groban singing to me live in Paris this song, and well, I choked a little. Yeah, because it's always also near to my heart. My mom died from a brain tumor, and I saw this picture before she went away. So I hope
So,
that you're all right, Grau, and that it's not too hard on you or your loved one.
yeah, sorry for the explosion. Pharaoh Pup said, "I'm sad and depressed." Live audience, yay! And sorry, I don't know. Like that's this thing that there's this thing that I don't understand why it works, but somehow, like the jokes that people tell during a funeral are the things that you laugh the hardest at, right? It's like the
Yes,
moment where your emotion is peaked and then someone tells a joke that is not okay or that's like it's like then, then you laugh extra because it is this thing that sort of just like hits you
you just
in.
need release. Either you cry or you laugh out loud.
Yeah, yeah, and I love that, by the way. I also love that part of like emotion, that where you are sad with a group of people and then laughing because of a dumb joke. I think that that is very cool. But I will say, like I do get that the live audience was a bit strange for the track, although it also worked. Like it was a very like sort of performative track too. So I also think it worked well. But I also want to say something about Elizabeth, who Elizabeth Rose. Um, that sounds super tough because it is such like it's such a silent thing, like the aneurysms or the TBIs. It's such a thing that people can't see and therefore can't understand, like the impact that has on your health or on your your brain and what happens there. So I very much commiserate with you on that, and I think it's something people underestimate so very much. Um, so thank you for sharing your personal stories too.
Yeah, and I love that these songs raise awareness of many different sad aspects in people's lives, because we don't experience everything, but we can learn to accept and to be supportive and help others just by listening to music.
Yeah, yeah, indeed. Like I think that's why I find these songs so important. Why I really believe it's important to listen to these songs and to experience them and to talk about them. I also think this stream is very much like a good thing where you sit down and you talk about these subjects together and these problems that people run into and you just discuss them, and there's no taboo or something like I do think that it's important when you're talking about pain, and it's also why I find it important to like do the other streams, because I do think that it's important to do this. And Elizabeth Rose, like again, I can only say that I celebrate your strength in and your fighting spirit in just going. I'm still getting better. So I think it's a very strong thing to be and to do. Yes, I'm looking at the time, Pantera. I don't know how you are in terms of time, so I did not ask you this before we started.
It was kind of last minute.
Indeed.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Tomorrow I think I don't have to get up very early, so everything's fine.
Okay, well then we're gonna do a couple more. But Grau, thank you for that lovely song. And the opportunity to talk about all these things, I think that also matters. Someone by Lucy Phyllis. Here we go.
Hello. Someone.
Is there anyone out there listening? I have so much to say, but the words just won't come out. I'm hurting. I'm scared this wound might never heal. My pride won't let me cry for help down here, so I lift my eyes to the sky, hoping someone somewhere still hears me. Heaven help me, I don't wanna lose my soul. Heaven help me, don't wanna do what I'm told. Heaven help me, they feel cold, they just scroll. Heaven help me, let me keep my heart whole. Is there someone up there hearing what I can't say? Is there someone up there watching me stray? Is there someone up there that still believes in me? Is there someone up there guiding what I can
Is there someone up there holding light for the blind? Is there someone up there still gentle and kind? Is there someone up there keeping count when I fall? Is there someone up there still hearing my
Wow, that was something completely new for me. Pantera.
Uh, I must say I'm a sucker for this kind of song, orchestral, uplifting, with a choir in the background, with a beautiful voice, and the, the the message is a bit sad because someone is longing for connection in a cold world and crying for help. Heaven help me. But it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. I wanted to sing along with him. I didn't do that. I would have spoiled the fun. But it's yeah, lovely, and I would listen to it again and again. I must say.
Yeah, to me, it felt like I am. It felt like a church. It felt like a church song. It felt like something you could like sing in a church together, and sort of like uh, um, be together in. I don't know, which is weird because you're saying, "Hey, I need help," but I do really like it. People are always surprised when I say this. Like I am not a man of faith, but I really love faith. I think faith is something beautiful. So it is like complicated. It's complicated. Let's call it that way.
Yeah, I can understand. I'm Roman Catholic. Well, at least I was.
Yeah,
But I kept the spirituality to me because something bigger is out there. But I don't need to have a church particularly to go to.
well, I
It
think
can
it's
be
something.
a beautiful song like this. Just listen to it and let it flow, and you will. I feel something, and that is um, what I what wouldn't happen in church mostly.
Exactly. I think that it's something where I love when people get positivity out of it. So I think there's a lot of positivity to be found there. I think there's also negativity to be found there, but I think that when you find the positivity there, it's something beautiful and it's something connecting, which I like. I am all for like connecting and like feeling connected to each other and but I love this side of it. So it is a very beautiful song, but it also is a very hopeful song in some ways because it's just saying, "Hey, I know all these things." So like it is saying, "Help me to stay this way or help me to still believe," but I do feel like there is hope in it somehow. Uh, uh, I love the line to love and not condemn because I think that is something we do way too much in life. So I think in life we are very easy to condemn other people, to like judge people, to say this is wrong, this is right. I also think it's very much like conditioned in a lot of the things that we do. And I love the idea of just going into something with love, like go always going with love first. So like any interaction you go into, any place you go into to take that piece of your heart and say, hey, I don't mind that every now and then that's gonna hurt me. Like every now and then that's not gonna go well, but at least I'm going into it with love. At least I'm going into it from my side as a positive and as a good thing. I think that is a beautiful way to live. And this track just reminded me of this. I also love that that choir came in and made it larger even. It's beautiful. Very, very beautiful track.
I don't know. Did I read 80s pop somewhere in the prompt? I was slightly
I'm just gonna check it out now. Yeah, 80s pop. But
okay.
I think that it's more like, can I find it?
It's more orchestral ballad or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that gospel isn't in this
Yeah.
in this list. Because that is like what I would put to get more closer to the sound, gospel and soul. But yeah, very beautiful track by Luciferis. Someone lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's keep on moving and see if we can do a couple more. I don't know how many, but just a couple. The Last Dance by Iolita. Very beautiful picture. Somehow those pictures always get to me. I don't know why. It's just the composition of it. Very, very
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah, it's beautiful.
I happen to know a Dutch woman, I think. I don't know if it's a Dutch man or Dutch woman, but it's at least someone, a fellow countryman, like I always say. The Last Dance. Here we go.
She was 17 with dreams so bright, dancing on that summer night, white dress spinning round and round. Her laughter was the sweetest sound. He promised her forevermore as they swayed across the floor. September came with the wedding bells in a church where angels dwell. She walked down that aisle so slow, her father's tears began to flow. My little girl, he whispered low, it's time to let you go. But time, don't wait for young hearts' dreams. Nothing's ever what it seems. Love can bloom then fade away like flowers in the autumn rain. Hold me close before I go. There's something that you need to know. 3 years passed like morning dew. Their love kept growing strong and true. She felt a flutter small and light. A miracle was stirring bright. We're gonna have a baby, dear, she whispered in his ear. The doctor's office, cold and white. Her world went dark despite the light. I'm sorry, but there's something wrong. Your baby's heart ain't beating strong. We'll do our best, but I can't say your dreams all crumble that day. But time, and don't wait for young hearts' dreams. Nothing's ever what it seems. Love can bloom then fade away like flowers in the autumn rain. Hold me close before I go. There's something that you need to know. She held him close for 7 hours, counting every breath like flowers, and memorizing his small face before he found his resting place.
hearts grew quiet, cold and still. Love couldn't heal what time can't fill. He tried to hold her when she cried, but part of her had died inside. She'd sit and rock that empty chair, singing lullabies to air. The seasons changed, but she could not. Her husband's pleas she just forgot. One morning when the snow fell deep, she went to where their baby sleeps. I'll dance with you in heaven's light, she whispered in the starlit night. Now time stands still for hearts that break. Love's not always ours to take. Some flowers bloom for just one day before the wind blows them away. Hold them close before they go. That's all we'll ever truly know.
Okay.
That's a heavy topic.
That is a
I
heavy topic.
I wasn't
Yes.
expecting that. It almost felt like a country, although it says, I think, adult contemporary. The storytelling was very country style, I think.
Yeah, it felt very like even stadium country. Like it's
Yeah,
something that we don't listen to a lot in the Netherlands, I think, but it's like very like there's this place where all country comes from in America. It's like very much that. Like
yeah, I know this place.
but yeah,
um,
no, but lyrically, I do want to say that it's written really well. Like I think that it like didn't see the second verse coming, and I think that's quality storytelling when you sort of go into a story and then get hit by it. Like
yeah,
um,
I read The Last Dance and thought, oh well, The Last Dance with her father, she goes on to have a happy life with her husband, and then it hits. Oh no, please don't, please don't. That's yeah, one of my greatest fears when I was having a child was to that
yeah,
anything could happen, and so it's yeah, that one also hits hard, but and in the end, yeah, it's almost like it has infant death in it and postpartum depression, which is also a topic very heavy and not very well known still, although we are living in modern times.
yeah, yeah, and I think that like I think for me, like at another moment, I could have cried with this. I think, but I think the stadium country might have thrown me off a bit because it's not something I'm very used to. But the lyrics are written so well and beautifully that um, yeah, it is a very difficult topic to talk about, and I know a lot of people who like I actually know quite a few people that went through similar things, and it is gut wrenching. Like it's destructive on a way that you cannot imagine unless you go through it. I think it's something that well you pray never happens to you, and you can lock away behind a door and hopefully just never have to look at it. But some people that is their lives, and I think that they're um, I do want to say that I've seen people that went through this eventually have very fulfilled and lovely lives, but it's always there, and it took a lot of time. But uh, yeah, it's a very heavy topic indeed. I saw some people talk about the Make You Cry challenge playlist. Yeah, we haven't made it yet, but it might still come out. I don't know. I have to talk to the rest of the people. The thing that like, and this I can just talk to you through the reasoning that we had. Like sitting here together, listening to these songs and talking about them, that is responsible. That is a responsible thing to do because we can talk about these topics and we can be here. Um, then the other side of it is, if you are alone listening to all these tracks, is that a healthy thing to do? Is that a good thing to do? And that is why we haven't published this yet. Personally, I feel differently. Like, I do kind of want to make the playlist because I do think that these songs like should be listened to and you should find them. And indeed, if they're not public, this is the only way you can find them. Um, but it is like a thing we have to think about and be responsible about. So, yeah, maybe have content warnings on the playlist too. I don't know how we would do this in a responsible way. Um, but we try, like, again, I hope you've seen that with us with Suno Song Contest, that we look at these things and we have a big team, so we talk about everything. Like, I was on a 2 hour call with Itai today, just talking about Suno Song Contest stuff, because we do find things very important and we discuss and we have these meetings, and sometimes it gets heated and sometimes it doesn't, but it is something that we try to handle all these things with care. All like how we handle voting, how we handle all these different elements of the competition. You can be sure that someone was thinking about this and talked it through with someone else. So there is a lot of these things that we sort of need to take into account. Personally, I do want these songs to get their attention too, so I do like that we're doing it on stream, but I also think you guys should be able to like them. So maybe I can share a list of tracks in some way instead of a playlist. Let you guys sort of click individual tracks. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. That's my honest uh, opinion. I don't know. Uh, I hope you guys at least understand. Um, I hope also that you are having a good time with us, even though we are dealing with all these heavy topics and talking about all this heavy stuff. Honestly, for me, I am having a beautiful time because this is life, and it has a lot of aspects, and it is about feeling, and I think that this is, yeah, it's important. I keep saying that it is important to me. It feels important, and when I listen to these tracks, feels even more important. And I want to say, Iolita, it's a beautifully executed and made track. It could go on the radio immediately, and I think in America it would just knock people off their feet. So that's it. Pantera, I don't know if you wanted to add anything to that.
No, absolutely. I love this song. I just liked it. I haven't heard it before because I couldn't listen to every song. There were so many. I tried, but I'm sorry. My
Hey,
time is
it's
limited.
it's the same for me. Like at the
Yeah.
end of Suno Song Contest, the amount of tracks we've listened to throughout this competition is enormous. Like it's just huge. It's so much music that has been created during and after this. So yeah, I totally understand. We have lives too, like actual lives.
Yeah. It's not always music and music.
No, exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna say we'll do two more, and then we're gonna call it a night because otherwise we will fall over of sadness. But I think two more is doable.
Yeah, I think
And
so
then,
too.
so, Fading Echoes by Arc Arctelion. Sorry, Arctelion. Well, here we go. It's looking like this is gonna be an intense one too. So here we go.
dust mote stands in fading light across the room where you held me tight. Empty chair, silent space, a ghost of laughter on your face, the scent of rain, a familiar sting reminds me softly of everything. Fading echoes in the hall, whispers of a love that's lost to all. A hollow ache, a constant plea to hold you close eternally. This quiet sorrow deep inside, where memories linger, nowhere to hide. The photographs, worn and thin, capture moments where joy began within your hand in mine. A gentle touch, a love so real, I miss so much. I trace your smile, a silent prayer, wishing you were still right here. Fading echoes in the hall, whispers of a love that's lost to all. A hollow ache, a constant plea to hold you close eternally. This quiet sorrow deep inside, where memories linger, nowhere to hide. But even shadows start to fade, and time will mend the heart betrayed. Though grief remains a tender art, I'll carry your love within my heart. It won't be forgotten, it won't decay, a guiding star along the way. Fading echoes in the hall, whispers of love that's lost to all. A hollow ache, a constant plea to hold you close eternally. This quiet sorrow deep inside, where memories linger, nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide. Fading sight.
Well, I'm gonna give this to you first, Pantera, because I am very interested what you thought of this.
It was very tender and beautiful, and first I thought it was a love song. It was a love song for a loved one that or a spouse you lost, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know quite about the lyrics. I think there were some echoes and whispers and
Well,
so on.
that's
So
okay.
yeah,
So I do
yeah,
want to say that yeah, that's exactly where I what broke, like what sort of held me back. So I wanted to check that. So like I'm happy that you said it because it was something that I am very sensitive for. So I want to say that first of all, musically, this track is really beautiful. I love the vocals. I love the way that it's delivered. I love the flow of it. So I think musically, very very beautiful track.
yeah,
Lyrically, um, I have a lot of issues with it, and that has to do with, of course, AI lyrics. And I think that pulled me out of this story. Like I couldn't listen to it because it had too much of that AI lyrics going on. And
yeah. I know what you mean. It's if it's sparsely, then you can forget about it. But if it's almost every line,
yeah,
there's a trigger word, as I call them,
yeah.
then it gets to me. It
Well,
threw me out of the beautiful melody, and I started thinking about when does the next word come, and it came. So yeah,
yeah,
I don't want to criticize too much because
yes.
not everyone is as yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
this is the thing, and I think that like we are talking about tracks that elicit emotion.
Hmm.
So we're talking
Yeah,
about emotionality and emotions, and I think it's fair to talk about it then. So I do think it's. Oh, I closed my screen, but it's fair to talk about it then, because if you want to write a story or a set of lyrics about losing a husband or wife, which is in itself like a super emotional thing. It's one of the things I worry about, like you talked about the worries that you have with your child. I have the same with my partner. Like I could not go without her. Like I really like I would have to, but like in my mind it would be impossible. So I worry about it a lot, and I think if you put that into paper, if you put that loss or that fear into paper and you write it yourself and it's real emotion, then it's there. Then you feel it. Then it's a connection. Then it's something that's just so intense. But because it's AI lyrics, I cannot feel it. I cannot get that connection because it's not writing. It's not your emotion. It's not your lines. And I think that's the issue that I run into. And nothing against Arctillion, by the way, because I can hear in the music that it's absolutely beautiful music. So I can hear that there's like a lot of skill there, but lyrically, like I would really love to see like a track like this again, but then like written from yourself or written from that. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, yes. We had a song earlier that had own words, just simple words.
Yeah,
That's what I realized when when I started making music. I always was looking for the next big word, and I said, "No, that's wrong. You need to use your own words. Would you talk like that in real life? No, you wouldn't.
no,
Just
exactly.
dial it down a notch."
It's very interesting because I had a discussion about that with Itai, which was very interesting because my personal way of writing lyrics, I don't like to go too flowery. So like I just like lines that say something and they say it, right? And he was saying, yeah, but you're not letting anybody work for it a little bit. And I do agree with it. Like it's nice to have that sort of like do you make people work for it or not? I like those things, but it's still not about using the complex words or like the crazy sentence structures or something. It's a footprint on the roof, which I like. That is to me something that is stuck in my brain, right? like the footprint on the roof, because
Yes,
it
that is
is,
so simple, yet it's genius.
yes,
Because it's I can't explain it. It's so
yeah,
as I'm a writer, so I always I tend to write flowery, as you say, and then I read it and say, oh no, what did you do there? No,
yeah.
away with it and write it again in normal words that people use and understand and can relate to.
Yeah, indeed. So I just want to say to Arctillion, like, please don't take this as too much of a critique, because musically you were doing great, and AI lyrics, like the state of that is nothing you can do anything about. I would just say to you, as friendly advice, start writing your own lyrics. Do it either in your own language or do it in the language that, like, do it in English. Doesn't matter. Try it. Throw some things out there, throw some things around, because I think it will connect with more people. That's all. Um, uh, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Nothing but love, because I do think putting a track out is already a lot of work, uh, and you made something that sounded really, really beautiful. Okay, so before we draw the last track, that's always something I say. Please don't leave, because the last track also deserves your attention, and to be listened to in full, even if it's not your track. Um, then I will take more of these Make Us Cry songs and will bring them to my own channel to listen to again, because I do think it's important to listen to more of these Make Us Cry songs, because as we said today multiple times, talking about these topics, super important and super dear to my heart too. Um, as someone who has struggled with mental health in the past, and continuously, I would say, that's a very honest thing. So that would be on another time after the SSC. But I do want to say that, as someone who struggled with mental health, it is important to keep talking about these things. It's important to express these things. It's important to get them out of your body, out of your like internal space, and just out. I think that's all I can say. Like, get them out in some way. Those feelings, those things that are holding you back, that are pushing on you, that are like inside you, that you have difficulties with, get them out in some way. Like, either talk to a friend, either talk to a professional, or like some of us do, make Suno music with it. But whatever you do, like, find that outlet for those feelings and those experiences, because you need that, and you need people to see it and see you. I think that's what I can make of it.
Oh, Tamadachi is asking, how often do you normally live stream on your own personal channel, Sebastian?
Well, I'm currently on SSC break, which is not really a break. It's actually working more. But normally on my own channel, I stream twice a week. And there's some structure to how we stream. We do some different things. I did some artist spotlights in the past, which I really loved, where we do some interviews with artists. We do some ranking of songs every now and then together with the audience. And we do a lot of different competitions and contests and stuff like that. And a lot of events that will come in the future and weird stuff. So I do two two streams a week normally, but not during SSC. During SSC, what I do is this.
Oh,
It is Sep's Suno streams. I will link it. I will link it for a second. Uh, but I will. Did I? Now I haven't been there for so long that now I'm doubting if I'm typing the channel correctly. So give me a second, because like when this competition happens, there's so much that needs to be done, that I have to leave my own
I
channel
have found it.
for a second. Oh, thank you. You're quicker than I am. Oh, that's sad. But yeah, so that's the channel that I normally stream on, and you can find me there. But yeah, just outside of that, um, and that happens afterwards, and then people can submit songs for some streams, and for others we can't. It's whatever we enjoy doing at that moment in time. Sorry, that was about my own channel, and that felt really awkward because I don't do that on SSC streams normally, but because this is, bleh, it's weird. Let's just say that. For what reasons are the streams on Twitch and not on YouTube? Basically, because it's easier for us to do it on Twitch, and YouTube requires some extra stuff to happen. We do always upload the streams back to YouTube after a while, so that you can rewatch them, and they are not lost to time. But, and this is like, I don't know, we'll have to figure some stuff out for this contest to do that, because there were so many streams. But well, might as well. Along the way, I don't know if this was already discussed or not because I wasn't at the streams. Along the way, we lost one stream, which was terrible. We had downloaded it. It was on a file disk of Hog, not of mine, and then it got removed. So we lost one stream, and we're doing everything we can to recover or either even stream it again. It is very terrible, but we need to figure out how to deal with that. Yeah, the YouTube archive is just a question of we're doing so much that we don't have time to also upload it. So we have all the files except one. So like except one, which we have to retake or do something with. Normally we have all the files and they are backuped and stuff like that. But I was on vacation. Something went wrong in that transitioning, and we lost one, which sucks. And sorry, that's the only time that I ever like swear on stream. I don't think one of you would have downloaded it. But if you have, we will talk about it. I actually don't know which one, honestly, because it is one where I wasn't there. One of the two where I wasn't there when I was on
Week
holiday.
4, I think. I'm
In
not
week
sure,
4.
but week 4 it was, I think, yeah. Someone in the Discord said he might have it, but I don't know if he wanted to contact Hawk. We will
Okay.
hear about it.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, please, like, talk to Hawk about that because I don't know all of it. But yeah, it is really sad. I agree with you. Even if you have clips of it, like, send it through. Maybe we can stitch some stuff together. We really do our best. I see someone else saying, by the way, in Group B we had a nice listening stream where the active lasers to link their songs. That could be an option to try and get more viewers song into the live streams of future SSC. Maybe that could hype up the live streams for some more people to join the stream. So, where the active leads are at the link. Oh, okay. So yeah, I've seen this comment quite a bit, and I will get to it when there's time. But there is a reason that we currently do it this way. But I do like the idea somehow. But we have it's something that we need to talk through. Currently, we just do it randomized. If you guys are okay for questions, unless you have more, like I can totally understand. Yeah, Twitch's live stream disappearance is nothing we can do anything about. It's just Twitch rules. And the like, interestingly enough, we can get to the place where it saves it at least for 2 weeks instead of 1 week, but that would enable ads on the channel without us wanting that, and subscriptions on the channel without us wanting that. So, like right now, we intentionally did not turn our channel into an affiliate channel because then there would be ads and there would be subscriptions. So we basically just said, well, that's what it is. So yeah. Okay, lots of talking. And now, finally, because otherwise it gets too late. Yeah, ads are super annoying. I agree. So that's
Yeah.
why we did not upgrade this channel. My own channel does have ads. I can't turn them off. It is what it is. I like can't really change it. Once you get into the program, you can also not go out anymore. And honestly, it is kind of nice to make some money when you stream, even though it is truly nothing. But that doesn't matter. Let's continue onwards. And let's hopefully cry one last time, all of us together tonight. We're gonna listen to Ancient Days by Artstyle. It's been a while since I've had an Artstyle track on my streams. That's nice. I hope he's doing well. Ancient Days. Wait a second. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry.
Jesus.
I really love this one. It was planned based on a text from Psalm 7:7, but yet I believe this is worthy to anyone regardless of any religion, beliefs, or faith. A direct message to God, because there will always be a light to guide us. Well, here we go.
In the darkest nights I cried, my soul could find no peace. I searched through memories gone by, for the miracles you released.
The miracles you release.
Did you forget us here?
Did you forget?
Did your promise disappear?
Did it disappear?
But I recall those ancient days
I recall those ancient days
when your love chased away our fears.
your love chased away our fears. Did you forget us here? Did you forget us here? Did your promise disappear? Did it disappear? But I recall those ancient days when your love chased away our fears. With your strong arm, you split the sea. You split the sea. You led your people through. You led your people through. Even in the deepest way. The deepest way. Your presence carried us through. You carried us through. Even when doubts arise, I know your grace will stand. Your grace will stand. Your strength has no end. It has no end. You'll lead us to the promised land. To the promised land.
again, super different, super beautiful track. What did you think, Pantera?
Yeah, I loved it. It's like a hymn. I could imagine this in church also, like the other we
Yeah,
had. And although I'm not in the church anymore, I'm still drawn to some of the Bible's readings. And this is like the testing of faith, having doubts, feeling left alone, and then remembering the divine interventions, I think, like the parting of the sea, something like that was in the lyrics. And at the end, it's affirmation that you still believe and that the God is still your guiding light.
yeah.
Yeah, it's and it's also beautiful with the different voices and the ad libs and yeah, I loved it very much. It's not sad in itself, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, indeed. It would not make me cry, but the track flow is beautiful. And like the choirs and the harmonies and the vocals, they are insanely beautiful. Yeah, it is indeed an example of how some Christian music is it's just very beautiful to listen to. Like, I'm gonna tell a slightly shameful story because, because it works for this context. I was watching the documentary on Hillsong, which is like a bad church. Let's call it that way. It's like, or at least the documentary like showed that this church was not doing great stuff, but it's also a church that made popular music. And I was watching this documentary, never having heard like any of the music or any of the, and I was listening to the music, going, "Yeah, I get it." Like this music is so beautiful. Like I get it. I get like that people get drawn in through that. Like I get the vibes of it. Like it was a terrible documentary, was not a great church. It's not something I would endorse in any form, but I do want to say that music got to me. Like yeah, it was really weird. Like it was really weird for me to go, yeah, I still like the music. That's not good,
Yeah,
but I
that's
do.
that's proof. Music is transcendent. It has nothing to do with your belief system or anything. If you hear something that beautiful and uplifting, you are touched in a way you can't explain. But that doesn't mean that the person or the institution behind it is a good one.
No, but it's like it got me so
Yeah.
like I played one of those songs on repeat for so long because it was just like it just got me. Yeah, it was indeed Oceans, I think, by Hillsong. I don't know, man. I wouldn't stream it though. Like because then you're like it gives like it perpetuates something that it shouldn't. But I did like the song quite a bit. Um Shameful story to add to this, but I think when we're sharing. Um, yeah, I can imagine that. Too. I can imagine that. My feet will follow. I think it's oceans, but yeah, it's what it is. I think it's just a beautiful track, and like I can't with all music. I can't if music is beautiful, it's beautiful. I can't say anything else. That was it. That was our Make Us Cry stream, and we got through it. You got through it. We all got through it. I do want to say, still, if you are after this stream, sitting at home going, "Oh, I'm not feeling good. Like this did not land well for me." Please talk to someone, talk to some of us. It doesn't matter. Like, it's good for us to also know how this interaction was, if this was good, if this was bad, if it helped you. Like, also, if it helped you, send us a message because then we also know that this is a positive thing. Like, whatever. I just want to make sure that we check in with each other and we know that that we are all good and all okay. And if you are not, that is also fine. But please then, find someone. And it could be one of us, it could be anyone, and talk to them and try to open up because it is very important. Pantera, I don't know if you've anything to add to that. I just
No, we're here if you need us. Give us a ping if you know. You can write me. I'm always there. I'm open because of the SSC7 anyway. I get a lot of PNs, and I think Sebastian and the rest of the team too. So we are there, but we are also very happy if someone says anything remotely nice about the competition, because sometimes things get wrong. It's life, and we need encouragement too.
true, true. Tamadachi, I agree. I thought that Symbiosis music was really strong. I also thought there were several tracks that got me so close to crying. I was like, there were some really strong ones. But yeah, indeed, if you have anything positive to share, do it too, because positivity breeds positivity, breeds positivity, breeds positivity. It is something that we really love, and we work hard for it. Um, so I hope you had a great time. I hope that we can do this again. I hope that when we stream these on a different channel, you guys that enjoy this, join. Take good care of yourself. Take good care of others, because that is a very important thing to take good care of others. Thanks to Pantera to be here, which I thought was absolutely amazing. So please also give a lot of love to Pantera for being just the amazing person that she is and being here.
Thank you, Seb. Thank you, listeners. It was great and a great experience, a great pleasure. I would do this again all over just tomorrow if you like.
Hey, I.
Give us some time to recover. But it was amazing.
Yeah, and you are always welcome, Pantera. And one of these days, we're just gonna set up the virtual avatar thing, so that that we can at least see you move, and see your lips move.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna make that happen. But no, it was great to have Pantera here, and to have this moment together. Um, all is said and done. We're gonna say goodnight. Tomorrow, important stream. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here together. And bye bye.
To know, to know, to know, so. Suno Song Contest. Suno Song Contest. Suno Song Contest. 7, 7. To know